Plumped Up Kicks.
That's funny.
2024, November 26, 10:23 p.m. Would you trade Matthew Nyes, Dennis Hildeby, and a first-round pick for Sidney Crosby regardless of cap hit? Maybe even Easton Cowan to sweeten the deal. This was actually a conversation we had in a group chat where I was just talking about how much I love Matthew Nyes, and Crosby like getting traded in Toronto and whatever got brought up, and the conversation was basically, who gives a shit? It's Sidney Crosby.
Yeah.
I would be so sad to lose Matthew Nyes. I really would.
I'd want him playing with Crosby.
Yeah.
That's a bad trade
For who?
for the Leafs.
Easton Cowan included or not?
No, giving up Matthew Nyes for Sidney Crosby is a bad trade.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Not with like everything in between. Like, yeah, that's not good.
They don't have the strength on wing to
To do that.
Yeah.
make up for it.
Yeah, so you make your team kind of suck in another area.
No, yeah,
like you
but-
get really good down the middle, and then you kind of suck on the wing.
Your 1, 2, 3 is Austin Matthews, John Tavares, Sidney Crosby in whatever order you want. And you have Marner, who can play right wing. You have Nylander, who can play right wing.
No,
I'm sure they like. Does their social media coordinator have skates? Like does the training staff
the
have
Sidney
skates?
Crosby trade is some combination of like Minton, Cowan, a first. You know, you're giving up the top young guys, and
I would rather have Nyes.
you're sending them all to the moon.
I think Nyes ends up being better than all of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, so you're saying no?
I'm saying-
If I'm the Penguins, I tell you to shove it up your friggin' nose.
Cowan, Minton, a first. Who else you want? Hildeby too?
It's not enough. It's Sidney Crosby.
I think
Also,
I think you're really close there.
I think we're also saying that we're puffing up Dennis Hildeby's value at the NHL level, which is like nil.
He might not even be their best goalie prospect.
Yeah, like not that I don't love Dennis Hildeby and don't hope that he plays for the Leafs, but like the reality is that the trade market is what it is, and Dennis Hildeby is not on a lot of teams' radars. He hasn't established himself yet. So
Mackenzie Blackwood is like one of the best goalies available, and look what he just fetched.
yeah, exactly.
Cowan, Minton, 2 firsts, Morgan Riley.
Why?
Oh, just throw him out there
I mean, if
because
I'm
we have so much D.
Pittsburgh, yeah, I'd probably take that. Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Oh yeah,
you
it's
keep
doable.
nice. Yeah, I'm saying there's a lot of other.
Now you don't have Morgan Riley.
You have so much defense. I can spare Morgan Riley.
Oh,
There's so many trades you can combine with Leafs guys if you're willing to just send them out without giving up Matthew Nyes.
yeah, I think Cowan, Minton, and you can have our entire 25 draft class.
Sure. Yeah, and if I'm Dubas, I'd probably take that. If if it's like we have to trade Crosby kind of thing, the Leafs can do a Godfather offer that doesn't involve Nyes. That's really good, and they get Sidney Crosby.
You need
Will not-
nice.
We will not make a pick this year.
That's fine.
Yeah, who
I
cares?
get Sidney Crosby.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Take it all.
Yeah. No, the Leafs. If Sidney Crosby's ever on the table, the Leafs have a serious shot at him. Like,
Yes.
I'm genuine about that.
Yes, it's been described as less than 0 if it ever came up. So, man, nothing would make Pens fans of this show more pissed off than Crosby being a Leaf. Like, they'd be just furious about it.
Or they'd be happy.
You think you'd be happy? I don't think they'd
All
be
right, let
happy
me turn
for
it
us.
around. Would you do Crosby for Mitchkov? And then he ends up on the Flyers.
Oh
Then you
no.
get Mitchkov.
But you get
You get the image of Sidney
I don't know if the
Crosby in a
Flyers would do that. They're not in the right.
Yeah. What do they need Sidney Crosby for?
No, like they go on a run. They're crazy. They're great.
Steve, they'd be on a run because of Mitchkov.
None of this is.
I thought you could do Kaprizov for Sidney Crosby.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not. And that's the thing. Like this is where I need everybody to be careful because when you talk about a player's value, like there is a point where there is a number. And what's the value to people? Like, oh, who cares? It's Crosby. Yeah, but it's 38-year-old Crosby.
Yep.
And there is a cap on that value.
Yep. That's why I put my foot down on Matthew Nyes, because if they're in a position where they're winning, the things you have to give up is not Matthew Nyes and all of the things that are supposed to be futures. You know.
And here's the thing. Oh, Sidney Crosby, now Toronto Maple Leaf, you gave up so much, high ankle sprain, misses the whole playoffs.
Yeah.
Like what if like that can happen, guys? Like you got to make
100%.
sure that you still have a lineup left when he joins it.
100%.
That's Pittsburgh's current problem. They don't have much of a lineup around him.
Oh yeah, Leafs got all their picks back from the Foligno deal. God, that'd be nice if you could do conditional picks based on games.
100%. It should. Well, you can.
Oh yeah,
You literally can't.
Oh yeah.
All right, from Bonzi. From Bonzi, I'm a big fan of Prime Monday Night Hockey, and I'm super excited for what could come in the future for the NHL with Amazon. The only issue is I play hockey Monday nights, and after the game, we go out for a beer, just one, and wings. Do you know what it would take to get bars to get games on their TVs when the broadcast is hosted by Prime? I assume the costs are prohibitive for only a few games they host right now. Would love some input. I don't know. So bars have to pay a licensing fee to do it.
And it's a lot of money.
Yeah,
It's not cheap. Yeah.
cheap. I don't know what Amazon is charging for that, but maybe like it's entirely possible because these rights were announced so late in the year that Amazon hadn't even set up something for that yet.
I think you would just have to pay for it. No, I was in I think it was in Vegas because the NFL had games on Prime first, right? Or was it Apple?
No, Amazon.
It was- yeah.
Thursday nights are on Amazon on it for the NFL. Yeah.
I want to say it was in a casino in Vegas that had the NFL games on.
Yeah, that's,
like you can
that's
do it.
completely different.
It is?
Yeah,
Yeah, different deal.
like the NFL, like they had long runway, sorry, to get that done, and it's also the NFL. There's no option in America to have a bar when on Thursdays there's one NFL game on to say we're not playing this.
Yep.
There's not.
There will be riots in the street.
That's not an option to own a bar and not show football on Thursday when that's the game and it's on Amazon. In Canada, it's very interesting they brought this up because I don't know, maybe Amazon didn't do the contracts with all the bars,
Or maybe it's just the bar you go to.
or maybe
Because I think,
find a bar that has a fucking Amazon Fire Stick.
yeah, I think that,
Maybe your bar just doesn't have the streaming capabilities, and they're so old school they just have the cable box.
Yeah, it could
where
be
it's
that.
not airing.
could be that, totally that. Yeah, it could just be the bar. Remember,
Yeah.
I would imagine that most sports bars in the country are carrying it if the game's on.
Yeah. So or just go to the one that has like a smart TV.
Here you go. Jesse, next question.
Next up, we have a question from Julian1124. Hey guys, per your Barry Trotz shouldn't have made himself GM rant, which we did probably like a week and a half ago at this point. He's just the GM. He's not the president or anything. Why do you think that?
Well, look at how great it's worked
again.
out for them.
So Barry Trotz is just the GM in Nashville. He's not the president or anything above that. Why do you think that's the case?
Because David Poyle's alive.
Adam, what's the management structure of Nashville?
I'm just looking it up right now. Predators.
David Poyle is among us,
You think
living and breathing.
it's as simple as that? As long as Poyle wants the job, it's his.
Yeah. That's probably the only reason he stepped aside is because he basically got kicked upstairs.
There you go, Maddie. You can bring it up.
Staff listing. Here we go.
It's on the screen, Adam.
Oh, okay.
If he has no president above him, that's odd.
So here are the owners.
Okay.
Look at all of them in their pictures. There's so many minority owners. Wow. Not minorities. They're all white people. Oh, no, there's Warren Wu. Warren
there we
Wu
go.
made it.
All right.
All right.
Wait a second. Was that Shark's Den?
What?
Or Shark Tank or whatever? Here, go down. Yeah, that guy.
Brett, yeah.
Brett, isn't
Brett
he?
Wilson. Yeah, he's from Calgary.
There you go. Minority owner of
He's famous.
the Predators.
Yeah.
TV guy.
Yeah.
And horrible on Twitter.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Actually?
Yeah, he
Oh,
sucks.
he's
Guy
just the
sucks.
worst.
All right.
Guys-
Okay. Executives. Sean Henry is their CEO. The president is Michelle Kennedy. So there you go. President.
Oh, they
CEO,
got a Kennedy.
alternative governor.
Oh.
There you go.
Where's
And
David
then
Poyle?
Broadcast and
I
entertainment.
think he's retired, isn't he, guy?
God, Chris Mason's beard is unbelievable. I thought Poyle was still the president.
Administration.
I'm looking through it and I'm not
Box
seeing
Business strategy. Community relations.
premium sales. Like I'm looking through it myself and I'm like, where?
Here,
I
let me
thought
go
David
to.
Poyle was still the president.
Let me go to hockey ops. We're just
Yes. Why are we?
That's the
I guess
problem.
they
There
have
isn't a
different-
hockey ops. There isn't one.
They must have different pages.
Operations, maybe?
Do they have more people working for them than any other
Oh
team?
my goodness. This is a giant.
Yo, wait, no.
The guy who
Go back. Who is this legend? Who is this legend?
Did we stumble on
Doug
something
Dick?
fun here?
Who is this? Andrew
Yeah.
Muchtich, maintenance mechanic,
Man, that guy rules.
took his team photo in a Preds jersey with gloves and a stick. No
Yo.
one else has done this.
Andrew, if you listen to this show, please let us know. You are an absolute icon, and I
Rockstar.
want to know how you got them to do this.
He's correct. Well done. Absolutely. What a legend.
Oh,
Like,
everybody
like
else.
that guy's got some sass too. There was a big beard guy.
No, but everybody's just, you have your regular office photo, and they let him do it in his hockey gear.
I like the dude flexing too. Who's Wes Holden? Is
Was
that
that
his
The
name?
next one over.
No, next one over on the right.
Oh, next one. Oh, this guy. This guy.
Yeah. Yes.
The
What's
mechanic.
he holding?
A screwdriver.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome too. That's awesome too, but it's not a jersey, gloves, and stick. Absolutely.
Do you think the pants are on too? No, it looks like no.
What a superstar.
Andrew, you are a gem. Sabretooth Entertainment. Yeah, they don't have. Maybe they don't have hockey ops on this page. Okay, let me look for hockey
So
ops.
Sean Henry is the CEO. Michelle Kennedy is the president and alternate
Oh,
governor.
I got it here. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Hockey
senior
ops.
advisor.
So at the top, they have all of it here. So we had staff listings. Here's hockey staff.
Yeah, but here's the deal with Barry's thing. Like, who's above Barry? Nobody.
Also, in terms of hockey staff, he is top dog.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I'm not going to lie. I could have swore David Poyle was president.
No.
Just
Remember, they
advisor.
made a big deal about David Poyle stepping aside.
Wasn't that at the draft where they
Yeah.
spent 10 minutes thanking David Poyle before every single pick?
Every team was like, David Poyle, you sure are a guy. It's like, bro, okay, we get it, man. We get it.
How do you think Brian Poyle got this job?
Stop! Jesse! Stop it!
What do you guys think?
Why do I know the name Jeff Keelty? I feel like he was in a trade tree.
What do you guys think? How does he get there?
Stop it, Jess. You're being bad. You're being bad.
Quality of character.
Yes. Resume.
Stop.
You're a piece of crap.
Guys.
How dare you?
You gotta listen, it's the Preds. You gotta have a Poyle in there. They have to be a part of it. And there's a coach.
Yeah, they have one. His name's
Oh, that's
Dave.
Todd Richards.
Oh, yeah. Todd Richards, assistant coach.
There's Darby Hendrickson, former Leaf. There you go. All right.
Todd Richards has been on some teams.
He sure has.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so to answer your question, I mean, Poyle is there. So if Trotz wants to lean on him, he can. Having Trotz as the first-time GM, never been an executive, and no one above him is a mistake.